The Saudi exchange enters bear market territory and Wall Street closes at its lowest level of 2022. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. Tadawul has entered a bear market. The Saudi stock market closed its last session 2.3% lower, dropping 21% since May and taking it into a technical bear market. Saudi stocks have dropped 3.3% this year, but Tadawul is still outperforming MSCI's benchmark of emerging markets, which is down 28%. Also, the Tadawul's 14-day relative strength index is oversold, which usually means a bounce back is imminent. Until May, Saudi equities were seen as a haven, supported by high energy prices and government initiatives to diversify the economy. Wall Street stocks closed the last session at their lowest level of 2022. Analysts say investors are realizing there won't be a significant sign that inflation is easing fast enough in the next couple of months, and that means they're not ready to buy the dip. The Dow Jones finished down 1.1%. The broad-based S&P 600 of mainly small-cap company stocks shed 1%. The Nasdaq declined 0.6%. It was the lowest close of 2022 for both the Dow and the S&P 500. Lebanon's parliament has passed a budget using an exchange rate for customs tax revenues below the market value of the Lebanese pound. It's a step towards reaching a deal with the IMF for a $3 billion loan to help the country tackle its economic crisis. Lawmakers endorsed a rate of £15,000 to the dollar for the budget, contravening calls by the IMF to unify the various dollar exchange rates across the country. This is compared to the market rate of around £37,000 per dollar. The UAE's hospitality market will expand by 25%, with 48,000 new hotel rooms in the pipeline by 2030. That's according to research by Knight Frank, who estimate the cost of these rooms at $32 billion. Dubai will account for the lion's share of this total, with 76% of all new rooms coming to the Emirates. The UAE already has a portfolio of 200,000 rooms. Knight Frank sees a clear focus on luxury, with 70% of new rooms in the 4- and 5-star category. Sharjah's BIA Group and Egypt's Green Planet have inked a 10-year waste management contract for Sharm el-Sheikh. It comes ahead of COP27, which will be held in the city from November 6th to the 18th. Through the partnership, they'll deploy world-class waste management infrastructure, streamlined waste collection solutions, and recycling services. The contract will be served across the city, including in and around the Sharm el-Sheikh International Convention Center, where COP27 will be held, and tourist hotspots in desert and beach areas. The World Bank expects China's economy to expand 2.8% in 2022, down from a 4.3% forecast in June. It comes as China struggles with COVID lockdowns and a real estate crisis. The World Bank expects growth among 22 neighboring economies to more than double the pace they did last year, as these countries see a post-COVID tourism revival. It expects developing economies in East Asia to grow faster than China this year for the first time since 1990. Let's take a look now at today's Forbes Real-Time Billionaires ranking. It tracks the daily ups and downs of the world's richest people. Our biggest loser today is once again Indian infrastructure tycoon Gautam Adani, down $7.9 billion this morning with net wealth of $141.7 billion. Our second biggest loser today is his counterpart Mukesh Ambani, down $2.7 billion with net wealth of $85.1 billion. And our third place loser is Mark Zuckerberg on the back of Meta's losses overnight. He's down $1.4 billion with net wealth of $49.4 billion. Check out our website and our social media for all of the latest Billionaires news. Global aviation fuel demand is expected to fully recover to pre-pandemic levels of 300 million tons per year in the next 1 to 2 years. That's according to Shell Aviation, who say demand in the U.S. is back at 2019 levels, while Europe's consumption has recovered to more than 80% and is on track for a full recovery in the next year. Officials say they expect Asia in particular in the next year to come back, but it might take another year before we see the full potential of the market. And a NASA spaceship has struck an asteroid 7 million miles away in order to deflect its orbit, succeeding in a historic test of humanity's ability to prevent a celestial object from devastating life on Earth. The double asteroid redirection test impactor hit its target, the space rock Dimorphos, 10 months after blasting off from California on its pioneering mission. NASA says we're embarking on a new era in which we potentially have the capability to protect ourselves from something like a dangerous, hazardous asteroid impact. I'm Ramya Faraj. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.